getting a treat. Forget it. Just because I'm making coffee doesn't mean it's time to eat a treat. No. So every morning when I start the coffee maker, as soon as it's running while it's making, I give all the animals treats. So because I'm making a cup of coffee later on in the morning, Aria thinks that I need to give her a treat. Speaking of animals, we acquired a new baby. This is Bubba. He is an accident. We came home one day and there were 2 kittens on our front porch. A little girl cat and a little boy cat, and we just nicknamed them Bubba and Sissy. Sissy was pregnant, and we found a rescue that took female or pregnant cats, wouldn't take boy cats, and I ended up keeping him. And he is the meanest boy. Actually, he's so freaking sweet, but he's mischievous. Like, he gets into everything. He flipped my houseplant over, threw dirt all over the floor and then peed in it. He shreds toilet paper. He tears things up all the time. He will get your clothes out of the dirty clothes basket and pull them into the litter box to pee on them. Walks on the counter, knocks things off. Like, if you can imagine something bad, Bubba does it. But, oh, and by the way, his government name is Loki, the god of mischief, of course. But we just call him Bubba. But yeah, Bubba's bad, but he's so cute and he's so sweet. Like, how could you be mad at him? But he's very bad. And you're not seeing double. They do look very similar. Aria has white all over her face and chest. And say in 2 weeks, it'll be my birthday. I'll be 7. Her's getting to be an old lady. And then we got Bubba. He's dark all over. And he's not even 7 months old yet. And he's got a much poofier tail. And he's bigger than her already. I think he's gonna be a big boy. Ah! Ow! You butt? And of course, let's not forget Eleanor. Her's still here, still being mean, doing bad things. Her and Bubba wrestle and fight all the time. And they're BFFs. But yeah, Elle's still here. Still doing good. Still doing good. Still doing the bad things. The reason that it is so odd for the cats that I am making coffee a second time in the day is I normally don't. I normally only drink like 1 cup of coffee, but I have so much stuff to do today in such a short amount of time to do it. So I need all the go-go juice that I can possibly get so that I can survive this. I actually, right now, I'm working on a football game from the last 2 games because I suck and I have not been posting them or doing them. I've got 2 football games I need to edit and put up. And then I also need to put them onto a flash drive for the coach. I have to go to the chiropractor today. They're doing a massage. I don't know if I talked about this in any of the vlogs because hell, I don't ever vlog anymore. But I kept throwing my shoulder out. I was actually dislocating a rib and I did this multiple times. So I went to a chiropractor. They pop it back in, which hurts so bad. And they finally got it to where it's not popping out anymore. But occasionally that spot still gets pretty sore. So they actually have a massage therapist there who is also a client. And she does a massage. And so she is doing massage today for me at 10. So that means 10:30. So that means I have an hour to work on football games and any business related internet computer things before I need to leave. And then Bubba, when I get done, come on, Bubba. When I get done with that, I need to go by the post office and pick up a thing that was shipped to me. It's like a huge paper backdrop. I need to run by the studio and organize and clean, but I'm thinking I'm gonna wait until next week when my children are home on full break so that they can help me. I think I'm gonna start vlogging again. What you think, Bubba? You think we should vlog again? Want to be in the vlog, Bubba? I think I'm gonna start vlogging again. I don't know. I've just started kind of missing it lately. Especially the closer we get to the holidays, I already start missing it and stuff like that. But yeah, so John is officially back to work now. He started on Monday. Today's Thursday. He's just in there training, even though even though he worked there for 6 years, they still make them go through training when they're rehires. But he'll only do that for just this week instead of the 2 or 3 weeks that they had him do it. He goes out on the line Sunday night because he's actually going on thirds for a while, which is fine. That fits our lifestyle just the same as him going on first. It's just going to be a weird adjustment. It's a weird adjustment for me for him to be going back because he's been home almost a year. And to not have his support, help with anything. So, that's the reason I said, oh yeah, the studio, I'm going to wait to reorganize the studio until the kids are home and can help me, or I might do it Saturday or something. I don't know. Because I'm going to need some help doing that. I normally would have him and I don't have him anymore. But I have piles and piles of laundry that needs to be separated and put away. The house needs to be clean. I didn't even do the dishes last night from dinner. I forgot how hard all of the mom housewife life stuff is because John has spoiled me over the last year and has done everything for me. And now here we are and I'm responsible for it all, on top of the business, on top of the normal shooting, on top of marketing and all of the other fun things, and coaching football. Because I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe I said this. I don't know. Who knows what I've said on these vlogs. But I'm a coach for the football team in the capacity of, it's to get me on the field so I can film. But still, I have to go to all of these practices. We practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, games on Thursday. And even though today is Thursday, long story, his game was Tuesday. And then next week is an off week because it's fall break. I'm actually hoping that the weather gets pretty. It's still hot. It's October. It's still hot. It should not be hot. It should be sweater weather. I'm ready to be cold. I want to be cold and I'm not cold. I want to make some homemade tomato soup and grilled cheese, and that just don't hit the same when it is still hot outside. And it's supposed to be freaking 90 degrees or something like that, and it's not the same. I want to take my kids to a pumpkin patch. I want to do the fall things, and I can't do basic white girl fall things in 85 degrees. So editing the football game is not going well. I got maybe about a minute and 10 seconds worth of game footage edited. And then my computer, the iMovie portion of what I'm using, is froze. So while it's working itself through whatever it's going through right now, I'm going to work on my website because I'm updating everything. So this is the back end of the website. I've got some errors. This is just a commercial. You guys can see this in our channel. Here is just some things you can click on, these links to book, join our women's only Facebook group, answering questions, watch a client's reaction. All that's on my YouTube. Here's some frequently asked questions. Here is a gallery of some photos. It's not literally this is just piss in a bucket compared to the amount of pictures I've taken. These are just a handful of clients that have agreed to allow me to use their photos. And of course, Bree, who models for me. So I use all of her. You'll see her a lot. I've got to fill this blank space, and then there's the hours and all that fun and happy jazz. So yeah, so I realized that there was a spelling error in there, and I've got that big black blank space that I need to fill. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on for the next 15 minutes before I need to get ready to leave to go get home for lunch. I went to walk out my door and remembered I left my coffee cup on my computer with Bubba. That's a big number. Okay, now we can leave. Oh God, my computer is still frozen. So I'm hoping I get to edit this vlog. Don't know if I will or not, but yeah, my computer's frozen up and I didn't have time to deal with it. So I guess when I get home, I'm gonna turn it off and on again. Cause it's always the way you fix a computer that's not working. I left late, so I'm gonna be late. Love that for me. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the last time I vlogged, my hair was down to my butt. I just had some layers put in it. It's still super long, just some layers in it, because it was getting caught on everything. It was getting caught on my seatbelt, it was getting caught in my bra strap, it was getting caught in my camera, it was getting caught. It was so long, I literally buckled it in, like in the buckle part, like putting it in, buckled it. And I was like, I can't live like this forever. So I was like, okay, let's just do something. So heavy layers, do something different. Okay, I know it looks like I'm crying, or have been crying, but if not then, it's just the fact that the massage was fantastic, and I was trying very hard not to fall asleep on her. It made me super tired. But now I've got to go into what are these? I got to go into the grocery store because I realized that I don't have everything I need for tonight's dinner. And then I saw this bougie recipe on TikTok for like this really fancy tomato soup and grilled cheese. And like, now I'm kind of wanting tomato soup and grilled cheese because even though it's 68 degrees, so it's kind of warm, but it is rainy. So I feel like if I made it tonight, that it would be good. And I'm off today and I work tomorrow. And what I was planning to make today was complicated, or not complicated, it was super simple. I could make that tomorrow after I get off work because it's an easy recipe. But if I make that bougie tomato soup and grilled cheese, then I will have time to do it. This is the way my brain works. It's always weighing like pros and cons, always confused. Never know what's happening. Oh my God, I'm so sleepy. Okay, so I'm back home now. Let me show you what I got at the store. Okay, so I have 3 loaves of this bread. This is the best bread ever. It's expensive, but it is worth it. I got myself a can of the Rotel because tomorrow I'm making nachos. I was gonna make it tonight. This is super simple recipe, and so we're gonna save that for when I'm working. I bought a red pepper and some tomatoes that I'm about to roast. So I saw this recipe online on TikTok and I'm like, I'm gonna give it a whirl. So I bought this was the 3 things that I needed. Well, the bread included the 4 things that I needed to make it happen. And then I got 2 different types of cheese to make the grilled cheese with. That's what the bread's for. We're about to dice these up and roast them. And I will let you know if the soup is worth trying. So wish me luck. Okay, I started off by dicing some tomatoes and some bell peppers, some red bell peppers. Hard to tell, but they're in there. And putting a little olive oil, lots of salt, lots of pepper. We're gonna roast it at 450 for about 30-40 minutes. Okay, so it's been a minute. I roasted those tomatoes and peppers, and then I took some garlic, onions, and butter, sauteed that up, and did all the things. I'm actually gonna throw the recipe in there for you. This right here, I'm just simmering for a while so that all the flavors mingle and merge. And then when I get home, I'm gonna put the immersion blender in it and put some more cream in it. And then we should have soup, and then I'm gonna make grilled cheese, and it's gonna be delicious, and that's what I'm excited for. But here's the TikTok with the recipe that I used.
Today we're making the perfect tomato soup, and honestly, tomato soup and grilled cheese is my favorite to eat during this time of year. It just makes me feel extremely comfortable and cozy, so I'm gonna show you guys how I made it. You want to begin by washing and chopping up 6 tomatoes as well as 1 red bell pepper, and you want to put it in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to put it under the broil for honestly until it's charred slightly, and then you're going to take it out and set it to the side. For our soup, you're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter as well as some olive oil, and you're going to saute our onion for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to add in your garlic and saute that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then once your garlic is nice and sauteed, you're going to add in some tomato paste as well as some fresh basil, and get that to saute for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to add in your roasted tomatoes as well as your chicken broth. After you add in your chicken broth, go ahead and season your soup with everything that I have displayed on the screen, and you're going to mix it up until well combined. Next, we're going to add in our 2 cups of heavy cream, and then we're going to stir until combined one more time, and then we're going to take our immersion blender and make it nice and smooth. If you don't have one, you can also just add it to your whatever blender you have and then blend it, you know? Allow everything to simmer for another 5 minutes, and then plate your soup however you'd like. And if you want the recipe for the grilled cheese, it's in my last video.
My hair's dripping. Let me see your hair, Doc. Alright, to the ballpark. And are you wet? We come to give Mama some tomato soup that I made. And it started pouring rain. Buckle up.
Okay, you got a shower finally.
My hair is soaking wet. Like it is coming down. Woo! Now I'm cold. Well, what's funny is all you all trying to run, and Eleanor's just like trip tropping because she don't like the rain. I was like, come on now, come on, let's go. Eleanor, are you wet? Oh my God, her got wet. Somebody put her out in the rain like some sort of animal.
We gotta run back inside.
I know, we still gotta go in that house. Here we go.
We might not go to school.
That's possible. It's very possible. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
The road is flooded.
They actually weren't called schools. Really?
Y'all keep saying that they're not gonna call it school for rain. Now, if it flood, which it's
Mom, they called us school because they thought it was gonna rain. And
the only way they'll do it is if it rains like this all night long because the streets are flooded.
it smells like wet dog.
Well, there is a wet dog in here. Bestie, ready.
Here's the Eleanor stories.
Here, let me have L.
Here comes Elle. You know it? 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Now hurry, I'm getting wet. Let's go. Come on, hurry. Hurry, but to go. Her hates the vein. Come on, baby, hurry. Oh my God, her's getting wet. Shoo! Lord, Elle. Look how confused Bubba is about what's he's like, what is happening right now? He's here, baby.
He's so tired.
What a brat.
He
Look at him, Mom.
climbs up our legs and bites us.
Mom, up every breath in the game. Flag!
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this. Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists. So one day I'll be stomping on stages. But right now we just dancing in the basement.